All right, 5:30, should we call the meeting in order? Everybody please rise for the pledge. Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call whenever you're ready.
Jim Clardo?
Yeah, here.
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 Merkner here.
Debbie Cook.
All right, any correspondence? No? Whole business, we just have one case UV-2026-20. Applicant is Indiana Steel Carriers, care of Matthew DeBatz. Did I say that right? Okay. Location is 447 North Old State Road 2, Valparaiso, Indiana 46383. Zoning is rural residential district. The request is to allow trailer sales and outdoor storage. So if you want to go ahead and come on up and state your name and address for the record, please.
Matthew DeBatz, Indiana Steel Carriers, 447 North Old State Road 2, Valparaiso, Indiana.
I want to go ahead and we remember why you were here last. So
We're just looking to do trailer sales to ourselves. We passed on $480,000 this past week because we don't have the trailers. For every 3 trailers we buy at cost or at price, we could get one additional if we were selling them to ourselves. So it's quite a bit of money. So just looking to be able to sell ourselves trailers.
I believe there's an update from staff on this, right?
Yeah, you got a packet showing the aerial history of what has transpired on this property the 1970s. As the picture illustrates, that were even before the petitioner was here, they were using for some kind of trailers operating from the site, as he stated in his previous meeting. The ownership has changed in the last couple of years. It's another entity. They actually, if you look at the pictures, they've cleaned up the property quite a bit compared to what it used to be. So there's still an operating entity of some kind that's on the property. Petitioner tonight it sounds like he's just a tenant on the property. The business is actually owned by, I don't have it right in front. Oh, it's MPI East LLC, owner of the property. And correct me if I'm wrong, if you're just renting property from them or leasing.
Right, yeah. Next year we plan on purchasing it. The problem is it's 89 acres, I believe. So they're looking to divide out the farm and then leave that part of it.
So you're thinking you're subdividing, so you'll keep a piece, and MPI East will keep a piece?
Yes. So we would take the gravel area, the buildings, they would continue the farmland.
Okay. So you, in front of you have the ownership string since 1998. You have the photos to kind of show what's been going out there. You're free to ask petitioner or staff any questions you want as you render your decision.
Questions?
MPI East, that's Marshall's operation.
It is, yes. It's owned by them. It's a company.
That's what they were looking at.
Oh, thank you so much. It's one of their rental or property holding companies.
And the lease that you have, is it a capital lease? Meaning you're going to have ownership at the end, or just a purchase agreement?
Purchase agreement. It's not a capital lease. We'll end up purchasing it after our lease is expired.
And how much longer is that?
We have 1 year, but the goal is to purchase it next year. We're redoing our finances and getting approved through the SBA. So we're kind of pushing things around to buy more equipment before we bought the actual property.
And of the 83 acres, you're trying to get 20?
I believe it's only like 11 and a quarter or something in that area. So if you're looking at the buildings, it's all the gravel area, and then the parking to the left. I think it's like 11 and a quarter acres or something. The farmland would stay with MPI East.
And how confident are you on the ability to purchase?
Oh, 100%. We were approved by the SBA already, but we were moving our capital around to be able to purchase additional equipment with what's going on with the government. We get solicitations. We're one of 15 companies in the trucking sector that have their own FSO to be able to do security clearances on our own. So we're a premier vendor for them. We also just became a FEMA Prime. So the money that it's been left on the table is ridiculous. But it's the justification. Do you buy the trailers and pay somebody else, or do that's where we're coming into. We're probably gonna have to push if we can't get this approved to put it through a dealership that way.
What's your expectation on the number of trailers on site at any given time? Ballpark.
It's tough to say. We have 47 trucks. We just purchased another 7. They have trailers. We have 2 different operations. So how it works is we have Northwest Indiana. That's the headquarters. We have a dispatching office there as well. That's where kind of all the management is. Then we have an office in Chicago. That's for all of the guys that are doing the cross-border, like communications. And then we have an office in Laredo, Texas, at 205 Minerales Annex Road. It's about 3 miles away from the Rio Grande, and that's to facilitate the cross-border. So we do a ton of work with Toyota, Ford, Chevy, GM. I just got us approved to do work for Millennium Steel. That's a Toyota subsidiary. And then we will take those coils down to Laredo or dyes and things like that. We'll take them to Laredo to cross the border. So it's hard to tell.
Trailers new, or are you taking trade-ins and have used trailers?
We won't have any used trailers.
Okay.
Well, our goal is it's just selling them to ourselves and then selling the chassis to Cisco. Okay. Cisco's going to be updating some of their trailers. So that was the other part of it. They are a subtenant at that property.
Cisco Foods.
Yes.
Okay. That's all I have.
Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah. Arvid had asked approximately how many trailers.
Yeah.
Didn't answer the question.
It's tough to say at any given time. Maybe because they're always moving, so it could 30, and that's including Cisco's.
Okay.
So they have 6 that are constantly there. They're the short ones. They piggyback them with a tow dolly. So I would say 30 to 40, but really I think it'd be much more on the 30 side. Because once we get the goal is to sell ourselves the trailers, take those trailers and then station them somewhere else. So we just got the account for Camp Atterbury in Indianapolis. We're going to be doing a bunch of movements from Camp Atterbury to Leavenworth, Kansas, and Fort Riley, Kansas. So we're hoping we could stage them and then move them along. So hook and drops is what they call it.
Okay. That's it.
Bob?
Yeah, I mean, over the years, yeah, it looks like it's been used quite a bit, but it was never rezoned correctly or zoned correctly. I myself is fine. I'm fine with giving you a use variance for 1 year, and within that 1 year, the owner needs to come in and rezone that property.
Understood.
If it doesn't happen after 1 year, then it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, I understand. That makes sense.
But I would go. I mean, it's not your fault at all. It's the owner's fault, and they need to come in and rezone that property correctly.
Okay.
Is what I'm making a motion for anyway.
Or he could come in.
Well, sure, if he's going to buy it,
On
sure.
sale, yes.
Okay.
Sure. Either way, but within a year it would be.
If you're a contingent purchaser, you can petition for the rezone.
He
Okay.
can or cannot?
Can.
Can.
Okay.
I'm not sure you're set up exactly like a contingent purchaser, but if you find yourself in that position, you can then come ask for the rezone.
So we did get approved by People's Bank. We switched from Centur to People's Bank during our SBA process. We already did. We could either do it straight SBA or we could do a DSCR loan. So we are approved to be able to do it, but we're waiting to be able to build up enough capital, and we also want to create more jobs in Porter County.
So I think what I'm hearing is potentially a variance for a period of time. During that period of time, if you get your business finances in the position you want them to be in, and you get yourself to a contingent purchaser, you can come ask for the rezone. If that's not the situation, the owner can still ask for the rezone if you find yourself delayed 12 months on whatever issue that might come up. So I think this gives you a path to get to where you want to be.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not looking to create any issues. I know Bob had mentioned at the very first, it wasn't a hearing, I forget what it was called, but about the sign permit. I had no clue that we had to have a sign permit in order to replace an existing sign. That is done. We have the check ready to go and everything for that. I was just waiting to see how this is all going to pan out before I drop $700 on a sign, which I thought was kind of ridiculous. But I mean, that's the rules are the rules. I had no clue about that, so I apologize again. But that was paperwork. It is completed. I have it in my phone, so I could even pull it up and show it to you. We take being compliant and safety very serious. We're family owned, and our biggest thing is we want to create. Like I said before, we pay people extremely well compared to everyone else. Our drivers are making $120,000 a year. Some of them are making $3,500 a week. Our dispatchers make 70 grand opposed to like 40 grand, which is industry standard. So we're all about taking care of our people, and we want to create more jobs in Port County. We all live in Port County, so that's our goal, is to kind of grow and develop here.
Bob, is that a motion?
Did you make a motion?
Yeah, a motion to give a use variance for 1 year, and whether this gentleman or the owner comes in, or if you're going to become the owner, come in for a rezoning, then I'm fine with that.
I'll second that.
We put any kind of stipulations, business hours before it's still let it run its way, then we haven't had any complaints from this.
I think the way he's been doing it's just fine.
Especially for only 1 year.
You just operate during normal business hours?
We do on the weekends, and we really try to avoid the heavy times of traffic with the drivers coming in. So you could come in from the north, which is like a tight S. We always try to get the drivers to go on the next. We don't want to create any issues. There's always a lot of traffic there anyway, so we do our best to have the driver, maintain the right way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Does your
So I'll second it, with the contingency that your business continues operating as is and does not increase? Or what?
technically he has nothing there now? That's what he's asking for.
Right, because he wants to be allowed to store trailers on the property. Semi-trailers also, correct?
And sell them to ourselves, but they'll move quickly.
Okay, so then,
Right now, the motion is to grant use variance for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And on that 1 year, the only stipulation I've heard so far is that he gets it rezoned. Somebody rezoned.
Somebody rezones.
rezone, and then, but do you recommend that we stipulate the business hours, or?
That's up to you.
I don't think there's any problem from any.
Staff brought it up because we should bring it up on use variances, but that's why I think she followed up with, we haven't had any issues leading us to today.
Okay,
Yeah, there's been nobody that came.
So in other words, it's not as if he was running an outdoor theater and we didn't find out until the neighbors started to complain, so we need to deal with hours, or it came up because he had a sign, and so we now have sign contingencies.
okay,
He showed up because he needed a variance to do this. So
okay, I understand.
If there is,
Okay,
sorry to interrupt you. If there is a complaint of traffic, they could reach me, and we'll take care of it and address it right away. We try to get everyone moving, at 4:35. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, there's been.
We do our best. We just really do try, because flatbed trailers and semis, people always want to fly around. So we make sure we use the other entrance, and we operate at,
my name's sorry.
between 4 and 6.
If you look at the map, he's kind of. We don't even know if we own that old stretch of state road too. But it's kind of a little hidden thing. Line.
I know it is serviced by the Port County snowplows. That little stretch there.
and I would just hesitate to, I wouldn't call that a controlling answer as to whether we
Okay.
have that road.
We don't even.
I'm happy they're plowing.
Yeah, me too. I appreciate it. It's way easier.
I'm not sure that's a
So the motion
in stone.
in the second that we're about to vote on is for 1 year use variance.
Period.
And the only stipulation is that they get rezoned by somebody within that year.
Yes.
Correct.
Everybody understand?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry to be a pain.
No, you're
I,
good.
I greatly appreciate you guys and giving us the opportunity for a year, and I'll get that sign permit turned in by Friday.
If you want to get into the zoning process, I'd recommend, depending if you or the owner of the property is going to do, let's have a meeting sooner than later when you're ready.
Okay, definitely. Because I don't know how that's going to work with them wanting to divide out the actual farmland.
That could be, well, that would be a subdivision, so you'll have to come see us for that. So
Okay.
Sounds like you get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
You're going to need a line item for engineering.
Oh boy. Well, I appreciate you guys and thank you for the opportunity. Our goal is to grow here and provide
Yeah.
jobs. So
Best of luck to you. Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Good luck.
good luck.
Anything else needs to come before the board? Move to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion to adjourn.